Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to You Must Build a Boat. So, it took me about 20 minutes to finally run through this and get the quest of lasting for 90 seconds. And lasting for 90 seconds did move me into the next section of the run, which is Thicket 2. And here we've got a new guy. Your monsters are eager to fight for you. Interesting. Visit Livingston's as soon as possible to recruit your crew. And so this new idea of having monsters fight with you is very intriguing because now there's definitely something different here. Also, in that whole process, we moved up to 379 gold, but we need to see what Livingston's offering first. So, welcome. You have 6 monsters awaiting recruitment. Pitchers for 30 versus 100. Little dudes for 20 for 130. Team Ancient. Fixers for 100. All the glitters. I am like not sure how any of this would work. The Titans. It seems like the Titans specifically require something. And then when we come over here, we can't recruit this. Undead buddies. So pitchers, I imagine, are things that would throw things and kill enemies when they're on the far right of the screen. So let's go ahead and recruit this guy. Plus 25% arrow damage. Alright. That's interesting, and it's interesting that the game zoomed in for that. And I guess right now we can't recruit anymore. 10% trap time. Let's recruit a dragon. Plus 20% food effect. And see, it doesn't seem like there's enough room on this boat to just have monsters jumping around everywhere. And I feel like I might be wasting a lot of what I've been collecting up to this point for the next run alone. 20% spell power. And we don't have enough to recruit that, or that, or that. So it seems like I should just recruit those things. Now my next thought was to, instead of just spending all my gold increasing everything maximum like this, perhaps I would be better getting a chance to automatically counterattack. That way, if I don't get a hit in, I might be able to do that. So things that have special abilities might be the right move, and then things that are just money and stat upgrades, I should hold off. 25% to critical strike, I will take that too. So our next thought is to get 240 and sometimes freeze our enemies, which I could certainly see that being useful also. And all quests are complete. It's time to move on. And everybody just jumps. Except for these two. And so it took about 22 minutes of gameplay to get from this point, and it took nearly 2 hours to get to this point. And see, 5 monsters recruited, 0 mast, 0 east winds, 0 sails. Alright. And again, we can't go any further. And nobody says anything about why you can't go any further. I only have 1 gold. So I guess I'm trying to get more brains than brawn at the moment. Collect 20 power or find the hammer horn. Might as well do both. Like, doing only one action doesn't seem that smart. Watch out for the flying thing. That's a clockwork trap. They're all different. They all do different things, but they're all bad. Looks like we can match the same tile on the board to dismantle it. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and do that. So that's something totally new. A clockwork trap as an element, which that inherently breaks the gameplay style that we previously had in 10 million, because now you actually do have to look at the top of the screen and see what you're fighting, where previously you could just kind of match things and it didn't matter who you were fighting. I'm desperately trying to find a match and wasting a lot of time trying to do that. Let's see. Let's match some keys. So this is the jail. We've made it to the jail. There was an achievement for making it to the jail without spending any money. That would have been incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult, but it's not completely undoable. I think, particularly if you've played this game all the way through a couple times, it would make sense that you could do it. Of course, it might take you 5 hours. And then once you've got that achievement, I assume then you could spend all the gold you were saving up until that point. And see, that like freezes time or something? Come on, I need a key. Need to match another key. And if I don't match a key pretty quickly here, that trap's gonna activate, and it did. I don't know what it did to me though. Yeah, you make progress to go forward, and then the next section it's the same, a little bit of the same. I kind of had hoped I would have improved a little bit better at this point. I can't even find a match. Just find some brain matches, call this a bad run. Yeah, it definitely does seem pretty consistent. You're going to have some bad runs. And I don't think this game succeeds very well when you have bad runs. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh, it's alright. It feels like, oh, I never had a chance. See, that freezing still seems to do something useful. Still trying to find... Gotta match more keys. Find some keys to match somewhere. I'm up to 50 gold, so you're getting more gold now that we're further down, so I wouldn't be surprised if I have to struggle a little bit and just get some upgrades, do some more damage. If we got to the point where it's taking 1 or 2 hits to kill a specific enemy instead of it seeming like it takes 3 or 4 hits to kill enemies. That would be better. Let's see. Key, unlock, brains, key. Oh, it wants staves and it wants shields. I don't know if I can give it what it wants. And I need 1 more shield. Like I'm doing everything in my power to rush here. Nice combo. And you can see I'm making it to the second section of the jail. Which is going to make it only more difficult on me. Let's make 4. Let's see. Seems like the jail is mostly full of treasure chests, unlike the previous run where it was monsters and monsters everywhere. Let's see, more keys. It's getting ridiculous. Jail 3, more chests. Now Jail 3 is going to be power monsters. Ooh, I don't know about this one. There we go. Did I freeze myself? Like, I think I'm frozen, so I don't think I'm actually at the chest. Is that a bad thing that I've been clicking on? Apparently, it has been. Well, either way, I got both of those quests done. So, yep, Fallen Warrior captured. And I have to click on this one myself. The Hammerhorn for when the need is dire. And it seems like these monsters are just going to move everywhere. Monsters in Power Monster Dungeons hit much harder. More chests greatly increases the chance of encountering chests. We certainly saw that. Freeze enemies. Flash freeze. So that's what I was doing. Sapper. Robber. Freeze is you. Match tiles to break out. Interesting. Alright. So, as far as upgrades go, we may not quite have enough to upgrade anything. Now we can upgrade this. And a less than 1% chance at critical hits is not super helpful. So now it's just every time you get about 300 gold, you're going to be able to upgrade something. Although, silver seems to be pretty rare. So, I am not certain that 10% gold find, that is very helpful. Yeah, I'm not sure I really want to 10% trap time. Alright. Let's see, I guess I can do this one too. We unlocked 1% critical chance. Nice. And Team Ancients. These all seem like permanent bonuses in the form of unlocking characters. Which, this is a nice idea because this makes the game probably a lot more significant as far as just how easy the game will be at the end. 10 million, it was really daunting to get that final 10 million. And it wasn't super hard to get to that final 10 million quest. Perform 8 double matches. Let's see. I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull that one off, but whatever. There's one double match. Mostly it's just survive. Just survive. There's 2 double matches. Come on. So definitely not a great run. Yeah, at a certain point you are gonna have so many upgrades that either the enemies are gonna get incredibly hard without the upgrades, or the upgrades aren't gonna matter even though they seem like they would. Even a 1% increase in critical damage seems significant. Particularly since this is the first time we've done that. But it may also be that I recruit all the characters and that's just going to be it. Or recruiting the last set of characters is going to require defeating a boss each time to get a new set. Which might be the case. Like, the last few characters to recruit may all be the final bosses of every section of the rest of the game. I'm not exactly sure if I believe that there's as much of the rest of the game as there would be in 10 million though. Like, so that froze them. Maybe freeze backfires if there's nobody else on screen. That's a thought. Let's see. Come on. Give me something that actually does damage on these guys. I'm gonna have to get a good run to get the double matches. Or disarm a trap, really. Unless I get really lucky and run into a trap early. I kind of wish you could flick this, but you really have to hold down the button. It might be a little too easy of a game if you could just flick the mouse and spin around and it would just lock into place and say, yes, there's a combination there, whether you recognize there was a combination in that point or not. It would add a significant amount of randomness. Oops, I wasted that. The crossbow, and that was a shame. Come on. Break all these things. And let's hit that and disarm that. Nope, we're too slow. More energy. Open the chest. Are we back to opening chests again? Well, if that is the case, we're going to be in trouble. Because there's not enough keys on screen. to pull that off. Well, we got one thing done. And that unlocks yet another upgrade store. What ho! Success is attained through iron defense. You have my hammer. Nice. You must build a boat. So we have a bigger boat now. So you kind of see that this whole screen is just going to be boat by the time we're done. And I needed more room for all of these things. Monsters in Bruiser's dungeon are very slow, but they hit very, very hard. Deals physical damage to you. So what have you got? I could increase permanent damage resistance for 160, or max shield per match and shields per match plus. Both of which arguably might be helpful, although the shields system is not being very well navigated. It's not being shown. And so we found this hammer. I don't know if I can come over here to even see the hammer. I guess I can't. And so now some of the items we're finding we're gonna have on the boat anyways. Match 30 staff tiles. Not too big of a deal. I might have been able to recruit some people too. Come on. Let's keep our focus, keep playing. Let's hopefully... It'd be nice to have 2 good runs in a row. But of course, that's probably asking too much. And I guess the case here is I've recruited everything, and I won't be able to recruit anything else until I make some more progress there. And we may just start getting a yellow exclamation point on everything. A lot of these quests, like, you just don't even deal with them until later. Let's match this. Keys. Come on, match keys. Seems like we might have a decent run here. At least a chance to succeed. Come on, show me something to match. Let's see. Freeze this and disarm a trap. And I think I disarmed a trap, so I think I'm good enough to just be done. But let's try to get these stave matches. Let's see. Keys. More and more matches, please. Let me find something that matches. Oh, there's all these 4s. Or powers. Something's gotta work there. There we go. And apparently that horn worked. very nicely. And keys. And match something. Match keys. Disarm that thing. Some more shield. Shield. There we go. The run didn't go on forever, but it got our 2 quests done. Very simplistic interactions, but I think the creators of this game could make something better. Like, particularly since I made 2 games now. Like, they probably need to make something completely different. Also, get away from the 8-bit graphics, get away from a matched game, and try to make something a little bit more ambitious, like a platformer or an adventure game. Maybe even a story-based experience. So nothing new here. And do I really have nothing new to recruit? I thought I'd have something. Clearly, 3% lockpick chance. Interesting. Clearly, recruiting things is way better as our first action. And since the upgrades for the damage is not super important, enemy speed reduced. I like that idea. Slowing down the enemy sounds very nice. Permanent damage resistance for 190, or max shield power and shields per match. So I was at 11 max shields and 5 shields per match, and none of that is really getting shown. And clearly I don't have enough money to upgrade anything else. Deal over 200 damage, run for 220 meters. I wonder if this is in one run. And see, this is a misty and a short section. If I just did this, it would be a short section. Interesting. So that there's some strategy, it seems like you could do. Misty clearly just puts mist on the ground, which I'm not sure is a significant hindrance. I got a lot of boxes. Way too many boxes. The only thing is, if I run into a treasure chest, I probably wouldn't be able to see it. So maybe there's some reason to switch this up and only do one of the challenges. Let's see. We'll just leave it as it is. So here the horn apparently gains power through combos or matches or something, because this horn is just filling up. And certainly that wasn't in 10 million. There's no item like that. And I can see how that's helpful. I could also see how it would often just activate without the player having any idea what's going on. Let's see. Keep making matches. Trying my best to find something to match. Yeah, it seems like there's probably a good reason to split that up and do the Misty one and do the short one. In a short dungeon, distance between segments is reduced by 50%, which would actually probably just make the game more difficult, honestly. Chests and small monsters are effectively invisible in Misty dungeons. Well, yeah, that's what I figured too. Well, the good news is I did find out while I was recording off screen that the escape button brings you to this menu. If you wanted to quit to the menu, quit to the desktop, that's great. I don't believe 10 million had that, so some tiny improvements, but also major improvements for a game that was very simplistic, but definitely was still good for it being simplistic. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.